you doing here at this time?
Just showing Willie.
Kitchen's not even open yet.
Oh, there's always stuff to do. Camera about.
Not at the moment, no.
Just get on then, shall I?
With what?
Well, Priya said to come early, change your bitter, tidy up the cellar.
What, while she stays in bed?
No, it's all right.
She's that helpless, she can't even change a flipping barrel. You know what? I think she might be in the wrong job.
No, I said I'll do it. Just tell Cameron where I am when you see him.
If?
I'm sure they'll give you this thing before the biopsy. Make you feel lovely.
Gin?
No, an injection.
I was under the knife.
Yeah, but at least we'll know.
Though it's not a knife, it's a drill. And they make a hole about there. The nurse was telling me. And then they put in this long needle and take out a sample.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I know I will.
Bob's on his way.
What for?
Because he's concerned about you. I really think you need to tell him what's going on.
I told you there's no need. He'd only be worrying for nothing. It's best he doesn't know. It'd be a relief to find out why I was being so weird. I thought I was going bonkers. Oh, Lord.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I wanted to be strong for you.
Listen, I'm going to be up and about in no time, and then you'll feel dead embarrassed for being so worried.
Paddy? Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I was just killing time online, right?
Again?
And suddenly, my mind's gone completely blank. Everything in the entire world is on this. Everything. And I can't think of a single thing to Google.
Right, while I've got you alone...
Well, you got me alone. What are you thinking?
Nothing that you've been looking at online, that's for sure.
Excuse me, this is a works computer.
Could you just listen to me, please?
Ready?
Oh, yeah, just one sec. I'll catch you up.
That's all right, I'll wait.
I need a chat with Paddy, actually.
Yeah, it's a husband and wife thing, sorry.
Oh, OK, well, I'll be in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make a wait while we...
No, I wanted to tell you it's her birthday on Wednesday.
Right, so what? Pop her an extra tenner in her wages?
Well, I was thinking more surprise party.
For her?
Yes, Paddy, for Vanessa.
Why?
Have you not been listening to me? It's her birthday, and she needs cheering up after losing her godmother, no matter what you think.
I suppose so.
It would really, really mean a lot to me if my husband and my best friend could actually get along. So are you helping me or not?
Yeah. Yeah, I think a little party might do us good.
Thank you.
Just a shame it's not a leaving do.
So what are you going to say when he gets here?
Just tell him any old thing.
It might not be that easy. He already thinks there could be something more serious than just the menopause, Mum.
How come?
Well, we had a word with a consultant when he first came in.
Oh, so what? I have to tell Bob everything, but it's all right for you to keep things from me. Look, the consultant has to paint the worst picture, doesn't he? We don't.
Right, so what do you want me to do?
Well, stop him in the corridor. Tell him I'm having a bed bath.
Hi.
Oh, you're here.
How you doing?
Fine. Really good.
I was picking your mum up.
Yeah, they're not letting her out yet.
No, the doctor's not been round with the final. All clear.
Everything's all right, though, yeah?
Absolutely.
So he's had the results back then?
Most of them.
And there's nothing to worry about?
Menopause. Not glamorous, but what's to be done?
And that can give you a fit and make you go all weird?
I'm not an expert, Bob. I'm just saying what the doctor told me. It's all part and parcel.
Right. Whew. That's a relief, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, isn't it? Right, I'm going for a walk.
I have to admit, I was a bit concerned.
I'll be home before you know it.
Hey, we'll have to celebrate.
Of course. Well, there's no point in hanging round here now. You'll miss the lunchtime rush.
Well, Ruby can handle it.
Still. Actually, I might have a little sleep if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, yeah, sorry. Very thoughtless of me.
No, it's not, Bob. You're one of the most thoughtful men I've ever known.
A couple of ex-wives might disagree. So, You call us as soon as they're gonna let you out, yeah? Sweet dreams.
I only have an hour.
Pity.
All I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be the pub. We could go for a good bracing walk instead.
All right.
Oh.
But first, perhaps a little snifter just to keep the cold out.
All right, Sandy.
Keep walking, don't bother.
Oh, hang on a sec.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
Hello?
Hanging out with your mates yesterday, were you?
What?
I was helping my mum.
No, sorry, I've hardly got a signal. Tractor keys.
Tried to get out of it, but...
They're on the shelf by the sink.
Unhappy the boy who disobeys his mother.
No,
Yeah.
I'll use a landline. Yeah, hang on. Would you mind bringing him in? I've got to make a call.
Right, well, shall we go? My drink awaits.
Oh, I just wondered if you, fancy going on another trip.
As a matter of fact, I have a few more things to make the place rather more homely. So, I think we should just slip over there briefly.
Should we tell Ashley?
He won't even notice I'm not here.
Hi.
Beginning to think you'd done a runner.
Yeah, I should have left a note.
Where have you been?
The sofa's not the comfiest. I couldn't sleep.
So?
So I gave up trying. I went for a drive, forgot my phone.
I noticed.
I should have woken you before I left, sorry.
Hi. Priya says, can you come out? Because she can't serve 3 people at once.
Yeah, be there in a minute. Thomas works here. And you sulking ain't gonna change that, so let's just get on with it.
Excuse me, do you know where my mum is? Brenda Walker.
Is she not in her room?
No. Has she been taken out for surgery?
She's not due till this afternoon. I'll have a word at the desk. She won't have gone far.
Thanks.
And he's not turned up at home? No. Yeah. Well, ring me if he does, would you? Thanks. Bye-bye.
Sounds like you've been stood up.
Sean was bringing him in, but they seem to have vanished into thin air.
Oh, not like your dad to turn his back on a drink.
No.
Right, just shove it on top of there, yeah?
May as well stick them on the shelves.
That's what Priya's for.
So, what's next?
Take 10.
Empties could do with taking out.
Help yourself.
Right, I'll get on with it.
Listen, there's no point in trying to impress me because it's not your work I have the problem with, it's you.
I'm getting the feeling you don't want me here.
Well, then you're quick on the uptake, aren't you?
OK, look. As long as I'm working here, Jimmy says he won't send me home. He's all I've got left of my dad. I can't face losing him as well. I'll stay in the kitchen, away from you, away from Chaz. I just need this job, yeah?
Well, then you better crack on with it.
Right. One for you. And there we are. That'll make the place a little more homely.
Not really.
A proper home has little to do with material comfort.
We haven't even got a telly.
Ah, but we do have the freedom to put what little we do possess wherever we wish. And the luxury of not being ordered about by parents, Laurel, Marlon.
Suppose.
I think a little drink to celebrate, so if you'll pass my bag. Thank you. We need more logs.
Me again, is it?
Hey. Want one?
No.
You see what it's doing to us? Just having him around.
I've sorted that.
Can't be doing him any good either.
Not really your place to say.
Do you know, if he didn't have this job, he'd be sent back to Saudi.
Oh, that's brilliant.
How's that?
That means that we've really done him a favour.
No one wants him here.
I do.
And I want him gone, for your sake.
Sorry, no can do.
Chaz, he's not some charity case.
I know.
And there's nothing we can do about what's happened. We can't replace his dad. And you're trying to be some kind of guardian angel.
Hang on.
No, listen, it might help you out, having him around. But have you thought about what it's doing to him?
He seems all right.
It weren't that long ago he was stalking you, and this doesn't feel that different.
Cameron, I am asking you to leave it. I'm serious. He stays, and that is the end of it.
Of course there's no sign of her. I know. I can't just drop everything when she's probably going to walk back into her room any minute. Hang on. Yeah, she's getting out of the cab. Brenda! Call you back. Brenda! Hey! Jenny's been going out of her mind.
What on earth for?
You due the biopsy this afternoon?
Don't need it.
I really think we should get you back there.
I'm perfectly fine, as you can see.
I think what they're worried about is the things that you can't see.
I haven't felt better in years.
I know, but...
Why would I waste their time and mine on something I don't need?
The doctor doesn't agree.
Oh, shows how much she knows.
Brenda.
Look, it's busy time at the cafe, so if you don't mind...
You're not fit to work.
We'll see about that, shall we?
Brenda, please.
Look, this is my body, and I decide what happens to it, and I don't need a flaming biopsy.
Let's just go home. We can discuss it there. Take one more step. I'm going to tell Bob everything. And that's a scene that neither of us wants to see. Now, come on.
You know when you said you were fetching a cool bag? Well, you meant a bag that was cool.
Never. Marlon's. I stole it. Should make it taste all the better.
Why do you stay there? No, with Marlon, if you can't stand it.
Compromise. It's the secret of a happy old age.
How does that work?
Well, when you stop wanting things you can't have and start appreciating the ones that you can.
But you don't like him. Why would you put up with that?
Well, when the alternative is living next door to a mob of senile strangers, it's not nearly so bad. Cheers.
Cheers. You know, I went to a sheltered house with Ruby once. Thought it'd be dead smelly, but it wasn't too bad.
Oh, well, that's praise indeed.
You know, big plasma screen, your own flat. I mean, small fella even had a PS3 at the end of his bed. Won a tenner off him on FIFA 11. You know, he had arthritis, couldn't shoot properly.
We really must employ an interpreter.
You know, quite looking forward to it, to be honest. Being dead old.
Yes. Perhaps that's because for you it's another lifetime.
Could you find a good home for this? Must have had a better offer.
Well, if he comes in, I'll give you a call. Seems to be my round. Same again. Just a half, Paddy.
What ideas have you come up with
For what?
for the party?
Oh, I see you doing that passive-aggressive thing.
What? Sorry?
You know, when you ask me a question as if I've got a choice, but I don't.
Paddy, after Leo, you and Vanessa are the closest people to me in the whole world. Is it really too much to ask that you just try and be civil? No. No. Yet you can't even do this little thing for me.
I haven't really had a moment.
That's because you've been looking at God knows what on the internet all morning.
I've been playing solitaire. Could probably turn professional, actually.
It's hard for me to organise this because I'm actually working.
I know. I'll get on with it.
Really?
Just said I will.
Maybe we should get Marlon to do the catering.
I'll handle it.
You?
She likes my cooking.
Okay.
Leave it to me. Honestly.
Yeah, we've got high hopes for the vacuum packing machine. Though some of them are struggling to get their heads around it.
Nikhil, I could press charges, you know, for keeping me against my will and for boring me to death. Oh, thank God.
What are you doing? You're scheduled for a biopsy and you decide to just get dressed and go home.
As I was saying...
I don't care. What are they going to say at the hospital? The nurses, the neurosurgeon?
Probably be thrilled she'll get home that much earlier.
Why is everybody taking this seriously apart from you?
Shall I get back to work?
No, you needed here.
I've finished with the hospital.
Right, is this the brain tumour making you behave like this, being completely irrational?
I'd be mad if I wanted to go through with it,
What
wouldn't I?
is the matter with your mum?
Absolutely nothing. So if you don't mind, I'd like to get on with the rest of my life.
Any sign?
Vanished.
He's not rung either.
He really is the most infuriating old man.
Where's he gone?
I was going to be 2 minutes. I left him outside the pub with Sean. They were following me straight in.
Yesterday, he wasn't himself, you know. He was late for meals, moping around the place.
Well, that's nothing new.
No, something wasn't right.
I'm going to teach him to use a mobile if it kills me.
Do you think we should be worried?
Only that he's becoming increasingly inconsiderate.
We can't let this keep happening. Ashley, we've got to find out what he's up to.
Will you try talking some sense into her? She's not listening to a word from me.
Look, I understand what you're saying, but I'm a grown woman, and they can't do any procedures if I don't want them to.
Yeah, but why don't you? That's what I can't get my head around.
Because it's a waste of everybody's time when I've never felt better in my life.
Nico.
They do the biopsy, and even if the news isn't good, at least the doctors can do something about it.
When did you become an expert?
What if it is a brain tumour?
It's not.
We'll know for sure.
I already know.
Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, Mum.
I'm not going to put myself through that just to satisfy your curiosity.
Oh, give me strength.
First, it'll be a biopsy. And if that's bad news, it'll be an op. And then chemo and radiotherapy. And that's only if the op goes well. I'll be living in that place for God knows how long.
If that's what it takes to make you well.
I found him sitting on his own in the dark the other day.
Really?
Yeah. And things have gone missing around the house.
Money?
No, just blankets, cushions, food from the fridge.
What do you tell me?
Well, I just thought it was Arthur making a den. Sandy?
Ah, here you are.
We've been worried about you.
Not this again.
Where did you get to?
Betty's. What a mistake. I thought I'd never get away.
Well, that's odd, because she's on a cruise.
Checking the security of the house.
Oh, right. Even though Victoria's there.
I'll be off then.
Oh, yes. Thank you, yes.
I was waiting for you in the pub.
Oh! So you were. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. Sean left me outside the shop when his mother called. As I pootled around the village. Then he returned and brought me back home.
And you don't know anything about these things that have gone missing?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The food, blankets.
What are you accusing me of?
Nothing. We just want to make sure that you're all right.
I'm not. I'm starving. Which one of you is going to make lunch?
Look at Sarah. In and out of hospital, loads of tests and stuff. She just gets on with it. And Bob, you just started a new relationship. You have to think about that.
The way I see it, you don't really have a choice.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Mum.
I've just started to get my life back on track. I'm happy for the first time since Terry went. And I don't want to mess it all up by finding out there's something wrong with me.
We'll mess it up a whole lot more if you find out too late.
I just want to enjoy my life again.
You're just thinking of yourself.
Well, I'm the one that's got to have the flaming thing done.
I lost my dad because he wouldn't do anything about his drinking. He would still be here now if he hadn't been so stubborn and said that there was nothing wrong, and you're just burying your head in the sand just like him. If you won't do it for yourself, do it for Molly. You want to see her grow up. If you leave us now, she won't even remember what you look like.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, you better ring and check they've still got me booked in. What if it is cancer?
Then we will face it together.
No, I mustn't, then you can drive me in.
Okay.
So.
Is she gonna be all right?
Hey, she has every chance.
I can't lose her. I can't lose my mum, Nick.
I know.
It was hard enough to get to have the biopsy. What's it going to be like if it's bad news?
A criminal case threatens the future of a small town forever as David Tennant stars in our brand new drama Broadchurch tonight at 9. Next, though, Carl's spiralling out of control in Coronation Street.